Signing on for today's lesson, and it begins with a quote like it has for the past 49 days. Is this really day 50? This is really day 50. Wow, 50 days. Thank you all for hanging with me so far. 10 more days to go. So, our quote for today is: "You are not responsible for other people's emotional overreactions." So, what are emotional overreactions? Have you ever been communicating with someone about something and perhaps they asked you maybe to do them a favor or ask you a question about something, and you could immediately tell that the answer you gave them was not the answer they wanted? Either they showed something in their the look on their face, their facial expression, or they like kind of maybe leaned back a little bit, or just had some other reaction that again sent the clear message that that was not the answer that they wanted. What's interesting is oftentimes we respond to that and take on responsibility for that by changing our initial answer. So let's say somebody asks you, like, hey, would you mind on your way home stopping at, store X and picking me up, item Y? And you kind of go, well, no, I won't have time to do that today. They go, oh, I was really counting on that. I really need, and they go into this long, drawn out what they need. And then you immediately go, well, I guess I could stop. I can make that work. And you change your initial response. Or let's say you're talking to somebody in person, face to face, and you say something, maybe in this one you're offering an opinion or something like that, and they immediately like raised eyebrow or something that again says that perhaps they're not in agreement with what you just said. Have you ever rushed to like, oh, well, I didn't mean such and such and such and such? You quickly jump in to try to justify what you just said, and that saying, I said what I said. This is where that needs to come in terms of when you say something, do something, or decline to do something, that your responsibility is to yourself to stay committed to your initial response, your initial reaction, and not feel the need to change. And it's so funny because I see parents do this a lot. Kids learn this early on. That's where temper tantrums come from. So a child asks a parent for something and the parent says no. The child whines, there's a temper tantrum, and what happens to a lot of parents? They give in. Okay, fine. Yes, you can have it. Well, the child had just learned how to manipulate. And the parents don't realize that they're like training the child and reinforcing that behavior. And so, we become adults and we typically do the same thing. We train people how to respond to us or how to get us to do what they want us to do. So think about it for yourself. Are there ever times when somebody asks you to do something and you really don't want to do it, but you see their initial reaction and you change your mind? The only one who ends up frustrated is you, the person who changed their mind. Because perhaps this person said, oh, do you mind coming, take me over here? And you really don't feel like it. You're home, you're comfortable, you've been working all day, and you go, well, I just got home and I'm trying to like, oh man, well, it won't take long. Again, they go into this long drawn out, and you go, okay, and you give in. Excuse me, you give in and you go and you do it anyway. And then while you're driving to pick them up or to drop them off or whatever, you're frustrated, you're irritated, kind of arguing with yourself on the way there, on the way back. Now you're the one paying the price for that, when had you just stood by what you initially said, the person would have either gotten over it or found somebody else to do it. So think about those instances when you found yourself in that situation where you've changed your reaction based on someone else's reaction. That's you taking on responsibility for their emotional overreactions. So pay attention to whether or not you do that with people. Anybody from little kids to, grown adults oftentimes are guilty of that. So remember, you are not responsible for other people's emotional overreactions. When you make up your mind about something, stand by what you said and be done with it. And that's even just a prelude for tomorrow's quote, which I'm not going to do a spoiler alert. So you'll have to come back tomorrow and see what that quote is, because it's almost like a part 2 of this one, okay? So that's our lesson. You are not responsible for the overreactions, emotional overreactions of other people. Keep that in mind. Alrighty, signing off. Oh, wait, no, I can't sign off again. I gotta do that. It's day 50. Maybe I'm having day 50 fatigue. I don't know. Doing our hashtags, and then I'm gonna sign off. Because again, you know I'm not starting this video over. Hashtag life lessons, hashtag words of wisdom, hashtag listen and learn. You are not responsible for other people's emotional overreactions. Now I'm signing off. Come back tomorrow.